give me another little bit of a rambling one because I can't think of any one particular topic, but we got to get something up here. So let's see. It's been raised about, the contract that JJ supposedly has with Paramount about no compete. I would like to think that the Paramount lawyers, and keep in mind, Paramount has been regarded for decades as the stingiest studio in Hollywood, that they would not be stupid enough to lock themselves into a contract with that they couldn't get an out of, because they knew it. There was a time limit. There's an expiration period where it's like, by which point, if they haven't produced, another movie, then okay, that's it, they're done. I would hope that that contract would not carry that from now on, if they try to do a Star Trek movie of their own, that JJ would be dragged back into it. That seems a bit weird, and I don't see why they would agree to that. So I would hope that if a certain cooling off period is, and they've, like I said, the period has already expired. The license has expired for those movies at that point. So Paramount should now be free and clear to do whatever hell they want as far as a Star Trek movie goes, especially now that, again, it's all over but the crying as far as the reunification of, Viacom and CBS. It's all back under one roof. They should be able to make any damn thing they want now, not have to cut in JJ for a dime, unless they involve something regarding the Kelvin timeline. And again, and like, the hell with whatever he and JJ talked about. They can talk to Tarantino directly. They don't need to involve JJ in anything in this thing. And the way I see it, it's like, yeah, they should be able to just, call up, bring him in. Let's talk. Let's discuss your script here. And the only thing JJ paid for is if it does, because it said it will deal with the Chris Pine timeline. So yeah, JJ would get paid a part of it. But I don't think he necessarily has to have any control or input into it whatsoever. So I seriously, Paramount is not stupid. They have not managed to make it this long. It's also one of the oldest studios in Hollywood too. So I would, and Roddenberry said, the real science fiction is in the legal department, the accounting department. So they took them. It wasn't until Shatner's lawyers teamed up with our old friend Leonard Maislish, and Roddenberry's camp. They finally managed to crack the books open at Paramount, and everyone got paid what they're supposed to have gotten paid, because they were still claiming up to the mid '80s that the original Star Trek lost money. So no. Let's see what else. Bill and Ted is moving apace. They brought in George Carlin's daughter, I think Kelly, and I watched a bit of an interview with her. It seems like this should work out well, because she's done some acting herself. This should be fine on that. So. Doctor Who seems to be going weird. The black kid, I forget his name, but he apparently posted a video that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense unless you start reading into things that all is not well on the set. So I'm not going to speculate any further on that, because Faris did a thing on that one. Congratulations on the 1,000. Now the real work begins, kiddo. But yeah, so I think there's more truth to the rumors there than the BBC and the Radio Times is letting on. And let's see, what else could I babble on about? I need to check out this thing, whatever Kevin Smith was doing with HeMan, because HeMan going, well, Kev, not you too. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our bulwark against this kind of crap, I mean, if you give in on this one, then we are lost, okay? So, I'll check out and see what's going on there. Maybe, maybe there's a little bit of double cross going on there. They're just sneaking in and, pulling on it. But not that I was ever a big He-Man fan anyway. I was kind of past the age point on that, really. But, I never really got it, because the action figures looked like they were squatting. And that just kind of didn't sit well with me. But yeah, Tila's gonna win the day. It's like, please, come on. She's there to help, but come on. It's supposed to be HeMan Masters Universe, not Tila and her Planet of Boy Toys. So I'm still on the lookout for an Enterprise model to build. I've got a few on my watch list, but the problem is the money doesn't match up in time. Speaking of which, yes, we're at that point again. Too much month, not enough money. So PayPal, now we'll link especially the PayPal. We need some gas money here because right now I have been unable to go visit Steph over in the rehab thing because I'm down to about a quarter tank, and I need to be able to get around here a little bit. And she's kind of other side of town, so it does take a bit with this vehicle especially. So it needs some contributions, guys. Okay, and also thanks to the reaction of the Bloom County. I've been meaning to do that Bloom County thing for a while now. And I'm also starting to do some stuff with the other channel. No one under my actual name, but nothing really big there. It's really just, kind of a repository for stuff like, because I blame Mary for this. I've really been getting heavy into bookmarking karaoke tracks. Because I'll admit, I had fun that one time, okay? And yeah, she's got a regular lineup, and and like the last time, it was like, yeah, everybody canceled out because it was during the con or whatever. They were just getting back from the con. And there, not enough of us, in the standby, I guess, to do it. It would have been me and Mary doing duets. But, and if there's a time delay in here, that wouldn't have worked very well. But, yeah, I'm thinking maybe later tonight I might, because I have to be over, because in order for me to do something by myself, I'm doing a little cabaret show from here. I need to have the tablet working so I can do the tracks and web connection for the phone. So I'm going to be over at Walmart, which is kind of about a few blocks that way. So maybe I might do that if that kind of generates some sympathy and some currency. But frankly, today I've been kind of going down the YouTube drama rabbit hole. Mostly a lot of stuff on Oniisan, seeing what Greggy Poo's up to. Learned a few things about him. It's like, oh, well, yeah. Turns out, yeah, he was in the Air Force. I was in the Air Force about the time he was born. So I think it's how things have changed, really, because I forget the one about a couple of ex-Army guys talking about, gee, what kind of thing? Yeah, okay, Greg, yeah. It says under honorable circumstances, but it's still a general discharge. Which means it's kind of like, yeah, you were there, and yeah, you were there. And a lot of employers, I'm sure you've already encountered this, they'll see general discharge and nope. Because I can go in there and my fully honorable discharge, it'll trump yours every damn time. And I'll tell you, it takes something to be discharged after a few years as an E3. I was an E4 and I didn't do a damn thing. Okay, I'll admit that right now. I didn't, I wasn't really an outstanding one, but I wasn't, the total screw up either. I mean, I didn't get the good conduct medal, but I also, I got a fully honorable. I was eligible for re-enlistment. No, nothing standing in the way of my promotion except my own damn self. So, yeah, my discharge is E4 sergeant, So it's like, just wonder what the hell happened with that idiot. So yeah, Onion Boy, he's going down. He's slowly going down to this, It's kind of fun watching that kind of stuff on the side. It also helps to get out of the local group, Look at what else is going on in YouTube. I'm following Gabby Hanna just for, because I kind of, because something about back when Rice Gum smashed her phone, I kind of felt sorry for her on that one. She's a good girl. She's a good kid. And not a bad singer. She, got some good stuff. But also, once you've seen behind the refrigerator, it's like they're real people. And also the fact that she just bought herself a house gives me eternal hope that this thing I'm doing here might actually pay off at some point. Just keep working at it, And also, now, and I know right now, based on what I'm doing now, is treading water, just keeping the thing active and viable. And once we get into a studio thing, that's when the truth will be told, whether I can actually do something with this thing. When I can get some real equipment and some real capability. But in the meantime, it's back to you guys to help keep me, keep me alive, from starving out here. So, again, PayPal, Patreon down below. I think I'll wrap it up about there. We better, 10 minutes. That's enough for ranting. So, catch you later, guys. Oh, and if you want to mail anything, address is Captain Robert April, 4046 North Goldenrod Road, number 115, Winter Park, Florida, 32792. We will talk at you later.